Thokozani, sanibonani, dumelang, likai. This is Gogo Manzini. I'm coming to you from South Africa, Johannesburg. And if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell so that you get notifications on every videos that we do. It is always a pleasure to talk to you, and it is always a pleasure to see the number of people subscribing to the channel grow. It actually gives me some sort of motivation, to keep talking to people, because the more you know that you're talking to a large number of people, it motivates you to keep talking and talking and talking and sharing and sharing and sharing and giving the knowledge that you have to the world. Because I know that these videos, they don't just end in South Africa, but they go abroad as far as USA, UK, Ghana, like everywhere in the world. And I appreciate the response that I get from all of you guys, and I appreciate the respect that you guys share with me. And I'm gonna ask you again and again and again, and I'm not gonna stop asking that. Please watch the videos, the ads in between the videos. Just watch them, don't skip, don't do anything, please. I beg, you've got nothing to lose. Yes. So today I'm going to be talking about herbs that I've been working on for almost 7 months. 7 months we started working on these herbs. When we found out about the herbs, and obviously my ancestors showing me what herbs to use. Go to Doreen, I'm coming now. What herbs to use and how to come up with this formula. And it's been a very amazing experience, because uma uyigedla like a herbalist, with the connection from the ancestor, like your ancestral connection, they have a way of showing you how to do things. They have a way of showing you, do this and do that. And we travel, we get spirits and we get things like that, so it's easy for you to get direction on how to do what and want to do what. So these herbs, or this mixture that I'm talking about, it's a community building herb. It's out of witchcraft. It's got nothing to do with everything, but it's a community building herbs, because now this is a cure, or this is a concoction that is going to be used by drug addicts. So if you've been struggling with drugs, or a person has been struggling with drugs, your kids, any kind of drug that we're talking about that is an addiction now that stops the progress of someone. It can be drugs, your heroines, your cats, your Nyaope, or anything that you see Uguti someone is going through it, and there's so much struggling to go through to get the addiction out of their systems. And maybe they've been to rehabs, in and out, but they were not getting help. Someone would go to rehab and come back and then start again. Go to rehabs, come back and start again. So with the concoction, it's a mixture of herbs that you drink and smoke. So when you know of someone, or your child or yourself is going through that, you can get these herbs. So we give them to you as a mixture. So you drink them. When you drink them, or when they drink them, whoever you're buying them for, it flushes the addiction out of the system. It flushes the drug out of the system, because how addiction is made is when you keep taking it, and then it goes to your system, and then once it's in your system, it comes back again that you want. So that's how drugs are. They've got that thing that says, I want you again. Whether you can do it once and say, oh no, I'm going to do it once and I'm going to stop. Because you once took it and you took it to your system, it's going to stay there, and you're going to be stuck with that thing. You will be smoking now and then, now and then, now and then. And we cannot run away from the fact that drugs are the destroyer of the whole world. because there's a lot of people with good potential in life, people that had good potential in life, but once the minute they got introduced to drugs, things just went south. Parents are not sleeping, they're going through it because of drugs, of their kids. They are just abusing the substance. Now it gets to the point where you get so addicted that they now turn into crime because they want to feed the addiction. When the craving now is there, it says, I want to smoke, smoke me. And they don't have money, then they tend to stealing. Other people, then now they're going to end up in prison. Potential. People with good future. Others are working, but at the end of the month, their salary goes to the payments of the debts that they made throughout the month for drugs. So this is a call for people that says, I want to stop. Even if it's your child, they need to want to stop. Because how are they going to take the treatment if they don't want to stop? So it's a matter of talking to them, saying, do you want to stop? And then Asho yena, Uguti, I really want to stop now. This is getting hard on me. We cannot force them to drink the concoction. You cannot force them to smoke the concoction. You cannot force them to inhale the concoction, because we also burn it in a charcoal and cover them. Then they can inhale it. That takes out all the addiction in their system. So this is a treatment that they're going to be taking. It's not a one-day thing, but it's a treatment that they will be taking at home. So you don't want to waste your money now on someone that is okay with taking drugs. But we need to fight and make them want to do what you say they must do. Because we also have herbs called Zwamina. You know, the herbs that you say, they will listen to what you say. So if you know that your child or your whoever is so much in drugs and they don't listen to you when you tell them to, say, look, man, let's get this way, let's get help, you need help. That is when you can start getting Uzwamina, put it in their drink, then they will drink, and then they will now listen to whatever you say. Drink this, they will do. Smoke this, they will do. Everything. And then we are going to be helping the country. So what is beautiful about these herbs, I approached the media, and the media loved the idea of the herbs. So I'm going to be doing a tour where I'm going to be doing TV interviews, radio interviews, talking about the herbs. And in each and every station, I'm going to give away 2 for free to 2 people that are willing to try to help somebody. So that is going to be between the station and you guys. So Mina, I don't want to say the people must come to me in private and then I give them the herbs for free. Then they go to the stations and talk that it helped them, because it's going to look like I bought people. I mean, traditional healers do that, we know, or pastors do that, we know, when they will go and say, go to the station and talk and say, I assisted you. So I don't want it to look like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to have an interview with the station. Then the station will announce that, we will announce in the interview that we're looking for 2 people that need help. And then those 2 people, they will contact the station. And then Mina, I will leave the herbs with the station. Those people will go to the station and collect the herbs. And then after a certain period, they have to come back to the station and say, we are helped or we were not helped. But I'm doing this because I know that these herbs are working. So that is why I'm going on a national platform. We're going to be in newspapers. We're going to be everywhere. So unfortunately, me personally, I cannot run that campaign. Mina, I'm selling. Because if someone will go to a station and say, I use this and they help me, it's going to look like some sort of advertising. And I do not want that. I want to work proper. But these are herbs that are going to change the nation, that are going to change the world, that are going to change the community. So if you've got a child, yourself, a family member, anyone that is struggling with drugs, and you can see that their life is going down, and you want them to be healed, and you want them to stop, these herbs, once they're done with you, you hate drugs. You hate drugs with your passion. So they are available already. You guys can start ordering them. You guys can communicate with me private on WhatsApp on 072 that Gogo, we need those herbs. We can courier the herbs to you and give you instructions on what to do. But if you know that your person is difficult, please start with Zwamina, and then they can hear what you say. And then if you want to come with them, or maybe they're willing, would see, we need to go to Gogo and see Gogo. You can bring them, we can talk to them, and then we can find a way. You would see they will agree. And then they start the concoction. So what is beautiful, if you bring them here, we will start them here. I think, yes. First time, when they come, we will start them here. We will make the mixture for them. They will smoke the concoction, and then they will inhale it. And then we're going to start, because when they see me, I know they will be like, let's do it. And then we do. So with this thing, the end goal of it is we wish to open a center for drug addicts where they will go there, be rehabilitated, like they will stay in that center, then they will drink this concoction until the period of the time that we set for the treatment. So, but let us help you. Let us not always talk about money. Let us not always talk about witchcraft. Let us not always talk about love potions, but let us also talk about things that are going to build us. Let us also talk about things that are going to have a lasting effect in our lives. Because I remember I get clients or there's people where you pay university fees for your kids just to hear that they're not even going to school. They now in Nyaope. They're now in debt. And then now you've invested so much in those kids. Your partner, your husband is going through drugs and things like that. So I just decided, Huri, as I was touring the world, I was picking the herbs that I was shown, because now I would be shown that this is there. I had to travel because that's what my ancestors wanted me to do. So please make use of this opportunity. Help yourself. Help someone that you know by sharing this video with them and making an appointment to come and see me. And then we can sit and then we can have a discussion about these herbs. And then you can take the herbs and then you can go and give them to your people. It's not cheap, it's not expensive, it's affordable. Remember, it is difficult to get a person out of drugs, but I'm coming with something that I promise to the world, that once they use those, they will be out of drugs. So it's not an easy thing. It was not an easy thing for me to do. So the price that I'm going to give you, you must know that it's worth it, because it took so much of my time. So if you want to make an appointment to come and see me about this, or you want to place an order for these herbs, you can send me a WhatsApp on 072-448-1474. That is 072-448-1474. And please do spread the word. Spread the word. I mean, even if you know that you don't want people to know that we go to traditional healers, but you can just say, I heard of this video and this person is doing this. It's going to help. It's not bad. It's medicine. Because I'm sure some pastors have tried to pray on your kids. It didn't work. So let's give this a try. I am Gogo Manzini, and I'm out of here. You can place your order, or you can book an appointment to see me on 072-448-1474. That is 072-448-1474. Please don't forget to share this video. I'm out of here.